Hey guys, welcome back. This is Brian from the BTNHD, and yes, I finally have some time to start building up my VR system. I did a lot of unboxings for you guys. I did the unboxing of the HAF 912 from Cooler Master, which is a mid-tower, and also an unboxing of the Z170x UD3 from Gigabyte motherboard. So today what we're going to do is we're going to put the motherboard inside our tower. I'm super excited because I can't wait to get this gaming rig up. Some of the tools, I have a Phillips screwdriver, and I also have a small little box to place all the screws so I won't lose them. So let's get started and put the motherboard inside the tower. Okay, so here is our Cooler Master HAF 912 mid tower. This tower is a beast to me. Awesome. It's a little wider than what I normally get. I'm super happy about this tower because at the top you can actually put a radiator, which I'm going to do in the future. So let's open it up. So we're going to actually turn it around. One, and before I even start taking out the second one, let's get our trusty little box. And this little box is going to keep all our screws nice and safe so we don't lose them. That's one. We're going to get the Phillips screwdriver. And I'm also going to do the side panel. Take the side panel out, because the side panel will allow you to do a little bit of cable management. Even though we're not doing any cable management today, I'm just going to take it out. There it goes. Awesome. Put that to the side, and we're gonna slide the other one. Cool. Then we're gonna put this guy flat down. Awesome. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of room. This guy right here is our box of screws. So this tower provides all the screws that we need, as well as the brackets for our solid state drives or hard drives. So this I definitely need. The only thing that I need from this box right now is this little guy. So this is the guy that has all the tools, and we need to locate the ones that are going to fit for the motherboard. So I'm just gonna open this guy up. There we go. I'm only going to take this out, and we're gonna put this stuff away. Awesome. Now, one of the cool things about the HAF 912 from Cooler Master is they actually put the risers for the motherboard within the tower, which is pretty awesome. I think I probably need to put maybe one or two more in there. So with the cabling, I'm just going to stick the cabling to the side. Let's take this out of here, because I definitely don't need this. I'm going to take this and put it out here. Let's see if we can put it up here, out of the way. First things first, we have our nice little panel. The panel goes in the back right here. Goes right here in the panel. So we're gonna put that first. Most likely you have writing on the panel. It basically tells you where the ports are. Like this is your Ethernet port, USB 3.0, your Type 1 USB, DVD, VGA, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take it and we're going to insert it right in there. So I think I'm going to place it from the inside and then push it out. There we go. And we're going to put a little bit of pressure on the sides. And that's it. That's how you put the side panel in. Just make sure it's nicely in there. Got to put some pressure in it. You have to put pressure into it until you hear that snap. If you don't hear that snap, that means it's not in there and it's gonna get loose. So again, what I'm trying to do is at the back right here, I'm just pushing it in all corners. There it goes, there's another snap. Awesome. So it looks like it's pretty secure. So our side panel is already inserted. Awesome. I'm gonna start taking all these screws out and put them inside our trusty little box. Cool. Awesome. Just put that away. Now, the ones that I need are these guys. These guys right here are the risers. I probably need a couple more because there's already two of them inserted inside the tower. Let me show you guys real quick. So these two are right here already inserted. Most likely these risers will go inside letterings. So this tower, which one of the things I like about it is that it has letterings. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. and that's where you put the risers at. So let's go get the motherboard. This is our motherboard. I'm gonna keep it inside our static bag. I don't have an ESD band, which is really bad. So what I'm gonna do is get one of the side panels. Get one of the side panels, just rub. Get all that electricity out of you. And then on the next video, most likely I'm going to have my ESD band. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy out. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is this? Woo! Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now the CPU support of this particular motherboard is 1151. We are going to be placing an Intel i5 overclock processor. So I'm going to easily place it here and see what's the deal with the risers. There it goes. Doesn't look like the risers that are there are going to fit. All right, so we have one riser here. That's one there. The other one is here. I could probably insert another one here, but you guys can't probably see. But where you want to insert all the risers is between these guys right here. So the two that's already inside the tower, it's right here and right here. So I'm going to insert another one, let's say one over here. And then I'm going to insert another one maybe over here. So I'm going to take the motherboard and I'm going to place it on top of our static bag. And I'm going to get another router and I'm going to put it in A. Right now it's on B and E. So I'm going to put one on A. Awesome. And let's take the motherboard again. We're going to place it inside. Make sure everything is lined up. I could place another one over here in the side. So I want to place 1, 2, 3. And I think we should be good. And we're going to take another riser. And this one goes on J. Now you want to put the risers in the point that your motherboard is stabled all the way around. There should be no flexibility to a point that if you put pressure on the motherboard, it doesn't bend. It just has to stay nice and stable within inside the mid tower. So right now we place the risers within A, B, E, D, J, and K. Each corner has a riser for the motherboard, which is awesome. And then we have two in the middle, which would keep our motherboard nice and stable. Okay, our riser's already in place. We're gonna take our motherboard and place it on top of the risers, but we need to find the screws. There's a lot of screws that come with a lot of these towers, but you have to make sure you keep the manual, which I have my manual right here. And the manual basically gives you a legend or an outline of what screw is what screw. We need to find the one that's the M3, it's 5 screws, which 36 of them. That screw is for our solid state drives, hard drives, and our motherboard. So I'm going to just locate them. And it's basically the ones that look like a little bubble. It's not a flathead, it's nice and round. We need 6 of these guys, so we're gonna take 2. Always keep this in hand. It's always a good thing to keep the instructions around. I'm gonna put my screws in this little guy so I don't lose them. We're gonna use our Phillips screwdriver. Make sure the Phillips screwdriver fits the screw. Awesome. We're gonna put this on the side. And before I even start touching again, I'm gonna take our panel. I'm gonna rub all that electricity out of my body. Cool. And then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna take our motherboard and we're gonna just slide it in there. Make sure it lines up with the panel, okay? So what you wanna do is the VGA port and the DVI port kind of stick out. So you just slide it inside the panel and just make sure that it's lining up with all the risers. We're gonna take our first screw and we are going to place it over here in the corner. Remember, it shouldn't be too tight. You want to put enough pressure that it doesn't crack the board. You don't want to put too much pressure that's going to crack the board, because then you are in trouble. I'm going to place the other one in the middle. This one doesn't fit the description. So it's flat. We need the one that has like the little bubble. We're gonna take another screw, and we're gonna put it to the other side. Keep everything nice and balanced. We take another one, we're gonna put these on the side. We're almost done. Make sure you don't wanna put too much pressure. Even though you feel like it's not tight, but to the point that it's not moving anymore, stop, okay? Just stop it. Don't put any more pressure to it. This is our last one, which is the last one is the hardest one because it's right in the corner. I do recommend when you're using a screwdriver, you want a long Phillips screwdriver to the point that this guy, the handle is sticking out of the box. And that's it, guys. We are completed. We finished installing our motherboard. Now this motherboard again is the Gigabyte Z170x UD3. We're using a mid-tower computer case from Cooler Master, which is the HAF 912 series. I'm super excited. I feel like I might have to remove this guy. I feel like I might have to remove this guy right here to make room for the graphics card, which is okay. And then right here at the bottom is where we're gonna put our hard drives. So stay tuned for all that stuff. I think the next one that we're gonna do is we're going to insert our power supply. And once we insert our power supply, we're going to insert our CPU, our heatsink, our memory, hard drive. The last thing that I'm going to insert is our graphics processor. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for all that stuff. Don't forget about hitting that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.